What's up guys, how you all doing? I have a OE match for you guys today. This is against SingsLikeThunder on, well, I met him on the Smogon Wi-Fi battler finder thingy, and we had a really great match. I also had a battle with him a long time ago, or like a few months ago, and it was an RU match, so if you want to go watch that, I'll leave links in annotations. So yeah, go check them out, stuff like that. And I'm also in Elo's tourney, which started like today or yesterday. I'm facing Wile Chase on the first round, so wish me luck, guys. Yeah, hopefully if it's a good match, I'll upload it here. But he leads off with a Metagross, and seeing as he led off with it, I was suspecting Stealth Rock lead, of course. So I set up a sub. He does set up his rocks, so that means I get a free sub, and I get to hit him with a dynamic punch while he hits me with a meteor mash, and of course that's gonna break my sub. He does break through confusion right here, which really isn't a big deal. I think I hit him with a dynamic punch again. He does bullet punch here. I really did not know what he was expecting there. Maybe just to get off damage, but dynamic punch is going to be a 3-hit KO, and he could have gotten off a lot more damage if he went for the meteor mash, because I wouldn't have went for this sub. But he hits himself right here, and I'm gonna kill him off with, or I substitute, just banking on that confusion hit, which I do get, and I think I kill him off with a payback, even though that's not even boosted at all. It's like 50 damage, or 100 right here because he went for bullet punch. So that means I'm gonna be able to take it out with a payback, and really I really did not need to go for that substitute at all. So he does bring in a Starmie after this. I really didn't speed this up too much. I don't know why. He goes for Hydro Pump. I stay in just because I really have nothing else to take a Hydro Pump. If I did want something to take a Hydro Pump, it would have been my Latias, but I really had to switch. But if I did, I would have to switch out into something else to take an Ice Beam, which really I don't want anything to. So I go into Fortress, go for the Vault Switch, which really doesn't do nothing, or it only does like a fourth, which isn't too much, but it's a lot for a Fortress with no special attack investment. I really do play Fortress very offensively. I rarely set up a layer of spikes, or maybe set up rocks, which I really don't do at all. I just let Fortress take hits and Vault Switch out. So I Vault Switch into my Latias, and he switches out for some reason into his Blissey, which of course it takes special hits, but I really wasn't paying attention to the team preview, so I really didn't know. He takes out my Fortress with Seismic Toss. Too bad Fortress doesn't outspeed. I guess it's just natural base speed stats and stuff. So I sub up, maybe predicting his switch. If he wanted to stay in, he really can't do anything to me. He does switch out into his Rose Ray to take the Focus Blast. Then he does make another switch back into his Blissey to take the Shadow Ball. Really wasn't well, I could have predicted, but I really didn't want to. So Focus Blast really does nothing, and it would be 2 to 3 hit KO, but Focus Blast miss would really suck, and he'd get off a free soft boiled. My plan right now is just to Pain Split or do Focus Blast and then get Life Orb recoil and Pain Split off that damage. But really, Focus Blast misses would really suck, and I just went for pain split right off the bat. I do get back up to full while he's around a fourth. I really didn't want to waste my sub, but I really can't do anything to him either. So he can't do anything to me as well. So I go into my Lucario, knowing that he wouldn't want to seismic toss, and I think I set up a sub on the switch because no one would want to stay on a close combat, but I don't run close combat, I run sub focus punch. So I sub up on the switch. He goes into his Machamp, which will take a focus blast to the face, or focus punch to the face. He does break my sub with dynamic punch, of course, and I think I really don't know what happened right here. So I focus punch its nuts, and that does over half, which is a lot of damage, even without Life Orb. If it was Life Orb, then I'm pretty sure it would have been a OHKO. So I switch out here, not wanting to take the dynamic punch. I go into my Latias, which really does not take a dynamic punch too well. Even resisted, you know, Machamp is such a powerhouse. So, oh yeah, I also had extreme speed, but Machamp is pretty bulky, and I really didn't want to risk it killing or not. So that's the reason why I switched out. I could have also went into Gengar, but if he wanted to predict that and go for the payback, that would have really sucked. So he kills off Latias because I hit myself in confusion. I do go into Gengar now to take it out with a Focus Blast. I could have went for the Shadow Ball, but I think right there I was predicting, you know, either Blissey to come out or something. Maybe that was my mindset. So right here he brings in his Starmie, and this is the most game-changing part because he missed his Hydro Pump. That would have been a KO for sure. Because Life Orb boosted Hydro Pump does, well, it OHKOs a Gengar at full health. So I take that out, and if he didn't miss that Hydro Pump, it would have been a lot closer game, even maybe his win. I just spoiled it, so yeah, sorry guys, I win, sorry. His Latios isn't faster than me because of course Hidden Power Fire is pretty much on mostly every standard Latios or Latios. So I outspeed OHKO it at full health, and he goes into his Roserade, which doesn't get OHKO'd, which is, well, it's not surprising because of its high special defense. Oh yeah, if you're wondering, if I also had another thing to take on Latios, which is my Mamoswine, so Ishar would have pretty much killed it after like an extreme speed from Lucario. But yeah, Ishar would have also KO'd Roserade, and Blissey of course will get demolished by physical attacks. So right here, I don't sub and phone, I don't care. I don't sub up because Seismic Toss, if you wanted to go for that, it would have broken my sub because I'm not at 404 HP. Or, yeah, 404 I think. So he keeps Seismic Tossing me, and really I just really want the defense drop because I can't Focus Punch, which is my stab and super effective move. I can't do that because of course it'll fail. So Lucario is pretty much just dealing damage while Blissey, you know, kills him off as well. He could have went for Soft Boiled to stall, which would have been annoying, but he doesn't, which is really great. And yeah, I kill it off with an Life Orb Earthquake. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this match. I'll try to get more lower tiers, and yeah, I'll see you guys Wednesday, hopefully. Rate, comment, and sub, you know, the good stuff. Yeah, peace out guys, and aloha.